In continuity with the previous session, now we will continue to study more about salts. Now we are going to study about plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris is chemically calcium sulfate hemihydrate, that is CaSO4 dot half H2O. Now, why half H2O? As you know that this is a water of crystallization, that in reality, there are two calcium sulfate, right? Calcium sulfate hemihydrate, because it shares two molecules of calcium sulfate share one molecule of water. So we can say that one calcium sulfate, one formula unit of calcium sulfate gets share of half water molecules. That's why we use the term hemi. Hemi stands for half, hydrate it's water. So that's why we say it's a calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Now, further, if when it comes to manufacturing of calcium sulfate hemihydrate, that is plaster of Paris, it is obtained on heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin, that is at 100 degrees Celsius. It loses water of crystallization, that is water molecules, and turns into POP, what we know as plaster of Paris. Its common name is plaster of Paris, and its chemical name is calcium sulfate hemihydrate. So the reaction here involved is when calcium sulfate dihydrate is because of two water molecules attached. When it is heated at 373 Kelvin, that gives rise to gypsum. Sorry, this is gypsum. This is gypsum. That is calcium sulfate dihydrate. When it is heated at 373 Kelvin, it loses water molecules, and that results in the formation of CaSO4 dot half H2O, that is POP, and 1.5 water molecules is lost, and that's gives rise to the product. So formed here is POP. So you should know that this, I can show you the figure here. This is what gypsum looks like, and now this is a white powder. If we talk about its application, the doctors use it for use POP for supporting fractured bones. Its properties like this, that when this paste is mixed with water, it forms the dough, and then it is applied on this fractured portion, or the maybe the legs or hands. After some times it become hard, and that supports the bone. So this is what the property of this POP, that when it is mixed with water, it absorbs 1.5 water molecules and turns into a hard substance, that is gypsum. And therefore, it finds its application in medicine, that is doctors use it for supporting fractured bones. Same property is used for making toys and materials for decorations, making statues. Further, we also apply it on the walls of the houses to make the surface smooth. These are the three important uses of plaster of Paris. So this is the reason, as I said, that POP absorb water and turns into a hard substance. And that's the reason why we always keep it in a watertight container. Now let's discuss some questions based on this chapter or this topic.